Or there are a few special cases in factoring quadratic trinomials. Let's discuss the first case. The first case is when a equals to 1. So if the coefficients of x squared equals to 1, then the trinomial is in this form. And if it's factorable, then we can find a two factor of binomials dx plus e and fx plus g. Now let's go through the conditions as usual. In this case, d times f is going to be equals to 1 because the coefficients of x is 1 at this point. If this is the case, then the only pair that works for d and f is 1 and 1. The second conditions and the third conditions are the same. And now if we look at the second conditions, if d is equals to 1 and f equals to 1, then the second condition turns to be just e plus g equals to b. And we still have the third conditions to be e times g equals to c. This is c. Okay. Well, now the conditions are pared down to only two conditions instead of three conditions as usual. Let's look at an example here. So if you want to factor x squared minus 5x plus 6 into two factors of binomials, x plus e and x plus g, then we're going to go through the two conditions. So first, e plus g has to be equals to negative 5 as the b value, and e times g equals to 6 as the c value. Let's go through pairs that works for e times g first. So those are only two pairs. Actually, there should be more than two pairs. There's another one is 1, 6 and negative 1, negative 6. Okay. And the next thing is you want to add the two numbers to check, the third conditions. This is 7 and this is negative 7. Turns out that negative 5 is the second pair is the correct pair that satisfies these two conditions. First, multiply these two numbers, you get 6. When you add these two numbers, you get negative 5. All right. I'm replacing this negative 2 into e, negative 3 into g. You get your factors of binomial. So in conclusion, x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals to x minus 2 times x minus 3. You can, again, this is one of the special cases of factoring quadratic trinomials when a equals to 1. And when you are in this case, your conditions pare down to only two conditions, finding these two numbers such that when you multiply these two numbers, e and g, you get c as the constant. You add these two numbers, you get b as the coefficients of x.